Hello, this is Ivan from Loquiz, and today we're going to talk about the playgrounds. Let's create a game. The playground is a picture, and you can add buttons on it, or information, or any task, and the player can use the playground as part of your game. And to add a playground, you need to go there, add playground. Let's add a playground. You have to add the name, a picture, and this is already what we need. And as you can see, the picture is here, and we need to add the icons on it. To add them, we have the block show on playground, which you can use in any logic. Let's add these two tasks. So task from 1 to 2, like this and like this. As you can see, the tasks are a bit large. I'm going to reduce their size, and you can set them anywhere on the playground. Sometimes you would like to align the task. For example, I would like to make them on the line. So there is the grid, snap to grid, and you can change the color of the grid. Here we'll keep it dark because it's better on the snow. And you can align like this, and you can snap the grid, which can be very convenient for games where you have a lot of tiles or a lot of buttons to align. Let's see the playground setting. We go to configuration here. You can change the background color. For example, if I put it in yellow, it will look like this from the player screen. You can choose to display the task order or the task core or nothing on the pins that are on the playground. And you can decide to show the short intro under the pin or not. You can decide the task activation, whether the player can open the task if they click on the pin or not. Or you can decide to choose a task by task. To choose this, you have to go to the task setting. And from the task setting, you go here, activation, and you enable activate on click. When the player will tap on this button, it will open the task, and it won't work for this one. Open bubble on click. You will see when we test, there will be a bubble. You have the option not to show the bubble. So you just enable or disable here. And here, allow zoom. This allows you to scroll on the playground or not. If you prefer to zoom, then you have to keep it. And if you prefer to scroll it, then you have to untick. To show this, I will create a second playground with the same picture. Here we have the playground list. I will add a new playground. The main difference is that I untick allow zoom. You can change which playground you would like to display tasks. Let's add another one here. We will show on playground 2. Let's duplicate this, and we will show on the other playground like this. And you will see how it looks like on the phone. I save, and I will test the game. We will test it together. And here we have the map, like in most Loquiz game. And on the bottom, you can switch playground. This is how the player can switch from the map to the playground. And the list also, by the way. And on the playground, you have two different tasks. One that can be open, and the other one that can't be open. The right one can't be open, and the left one can be. And as you can see, there is a bubble here. And if you disable the show on bubble setting, then it will automatically open the task. And you can see the background, the yellow color, how this is displayed on Loquiz. And here we enable zoom. The player can zoom. On the other playground, we disable the zoom. What the player do, they cannot zoom. And I will show you what's the importance of this Let's go back to the game. We will add a third playground. We added a file that's tall and narrow here. We need to add the icons on the playground. So we add another block like this. I duplicate and I add like this. Alright. I save. And as a reminder, you can update. I recommend updating only if it's a troubleshoot, but don't use this as part of your game. Use this mainly when you are testing your game before an event. On the device, we've updated the game and we have the third playground, scrollable playground. And currently we have the zoom, but how does it look like without the zoom? Let's just edit. Hello zoom, I save, and I will update again. And here you can see that you can scroll down if the picture is tall. If the picture is large and not so tall, then you can scroll sideways. In terms of gamification, you can make some nice design where you can see the progress whenever you scroll like this. So that's how you can make a playground, and if you have any question, feel free to send me an email at ivan@loquiz.com, and have fun!